Hello everyone. As usual, this is going to follow the same routine that all my reviews that summarize The Economist go through. Talk about organizations and think tanks, then on to security issues, and finally tantalizing tangibles where we get into the cool stuff. This URL should be copied and pasted in the description of the video. It's a link to over 150 think tanks. Those are great places to get information, and usually the information is free. Now we're going to roll right into security issues. We only really have two to talk about today. One is the coup that happened in Niger. So the Sahel region is a very unstable region, and I have a few possible theories about why that is. I think the Arab Spring affected security detrimentally in that region. And for those of you who don't know what that region is, that's the sort of band between sub-Saharan Africa and Northern Africa. So, and also too, ISIS operating in that region destabilized a lot of stuff. So, I talk about crime. So crime is down, which is good news. That's on page 20. You know, many years ago there was a talk about how there was a spike in crime, and it was actually misleading because the crime rate several years ago was at a record low, and so it had no choice really but to spike. And now it's coming down. There are many causes of this, actually. People think that in general, the pandemic being over and more people being allowed to just freely go where they want to, maybe helping tempers out. Obviously, when people had more time to stay home, they watched a lot of footage, especially the George Floyd footage, that made a lot of people very angry and led to several riots and protests and whatnot. A good researcher who's trying to figure this out is Daniel Webster. You know, that name sounds familiar. I think of the lawyer who challenges the devil. So, but no, this guy is a researcher out of Johns Hopkins University. That's that very prestigious university located in Baltimore. Now, on to the cool stuff. So, there was this Iraqi bank heist of $2.5 billion. It seems a mystery how they pulled it off. It was not a wire transfer. This was actually done using vehicles that transported many pallets of packed cash. How on earth this could happen is, obviously it's one of the bigger mysteries. This is essentially, how can I put it? It is 10 Italian jobs times 10 Lufthansa heists and plus a night out with Charlie Sheen. So, truly one of the bigger mysteries of our time, and maybe some think tank somewhere will take that on. Either way, certainly a very interesting case.